Coach Sampson, that last 27 seconds, just if you could take us through that possession.
We shot and missed at the end. They got the rebound. Anything else?
Good enough for me.
All right.
Questions real quick?
What did you see down the stretch? Obviously, it was a fourth game. What did you see as the difference down the stretch?
I mean, we've lost 4 games by 1 point, or the last possession. You know, you've got to make winning plays. You know, we went to the free throw line twice on 1-and-1s, made 1 of 2. Those are big deals. Those are big plays. And then 3 times, not once, not twice, 3 times, we fouled them 85 or 90 feet away from the basket. Didn't even make them have to work to score. Just go, here's some free points. So we're missing free throws. They're going down making free throws. Then we had the opportunity to make some big shots. Big shots. And that's the difference in winning and losing. You know, we had our opportunities. They're making free throws. And when they get, you know, we fight and claw and scrap for offensive rebounds. But when we don't get it, we got to get back. You can't sit there and try to steal it from them or reach, and that's just not very smart. So we got to play a little smarter there.
Hey, Coach, did you get the coach? When you came into the game plan, what did you was trying to prevent Memphis from doing? I know you played a lot of zone defense to try to push them out.
We played no zone. I take that back. I think we played 2 possessions of 1-3-1. So we had no zone. So what's your question?
What was your plan to try to stop Memphis slowing down offense?
Just play our defense. You know, you know, we held. They shot 35% from. They shot 30. They shot 34% from the floor. We out rebounded them 43-34. I don't have any problems with the way we play defense. I mean, Precious is a tough matchup. You know, he's. I thought we guarded them. I thought we guarded them really well. Their guards did a good job of dropping off some balls to Dandridge. Hurt us on penetration there, but you know, we're not going to shut them out. We're going to score. But you know, you go on the road and hold a team to 34% in their gym. You out rebounded by 9. We got to play smarter. You know, I love my kids. I do. I love them. But when the other, and I appreciate their effort on the offensive boards, but when the other team gets it, get back. You know, make them earn the points. Don't give it to them. You know, and then conversely, when you get to the line, you know, Mills, you know, skinny little freshman's going to be a good player, but you know, free throws are really important down the stretch. Maybe 1 for 2 doesn't help us, and especially when Quinones goes 8 for 8. But I have no problem with our effort. Our kids scrapped and clawed. You know, we're not a great team. Never have been. Team I had last year was really, really good. This team is young. And they fought and fight. And we had some guys tonight that needed to play better, you know, especially when we go on the road. But Penny, I thought Penny did a great job with his team. You know, they attacked us with Precious and did some good things there, but our defense was good. I thought we defended them well. I thought we rebounded well. We shot 34%. You know, we didn't get to the line but 12 times. They went to the line 30 times. That's not the last time that'll happen on the road to people. That's just the way it is. Nothing to complain about. Just the way it is sometime on the road. But we had our chances. We certainly had our opportunities, and we have nobody to blame but ourselves.
Coach, there seemed to be some miscommunication on the offensive side of things tonight. Talk about those, and how do you fix those heading to March?
I don't know what you're talking about. Give me some specifics.
Was that last play designed, or was that let's just get up the second, let's get up that shot, and then let's get the rebound, or was that a design play?
I can't think of a better design than get a ball to Caleb Mills in space. That last shot. How many points he scored tonight? Caleb Mills was 7 for 14, 7 for 13 going that shot on that same play. So why wouldn't we run it again?
You sound, it's funny, you sound like Penny in terms of winning plays at the end. He's been dealing with that all season. Is that a product of youth? And then secondly, I'll have you, both Mills and Sasser, neither one of those guys particularly highly recruited, tremendous players. What do you see of them so far?
Well, I don't know who recruited them.
Well, they weren't highly ranked. Yeah, their numbers were.
Yeah, well, I don't even know what their numbers were. They both committed to us so early. I have no idea who recruited them, but they're tough kids. You know, Caleb early on got recruited by mostly Ivy League schools. You know, I know Harvard offered him, which means they had his transcript. You have to get accepted to Harvard before they can offer you. But he's a really, really good student, excellent student. So is Marcus. Both come from great families, great mothers, great fathers. Sasser has two uncles that played in the NBA, Gerald and Jason. They've just gotten better. You know, I think you know, we don't recruit a lot of the high-end guys, but I think we do a good job of developing our kids, making them better. As far as winning plays, you know, whether it's Penny kids or our kids, they're not deliberately not trying to make winning plays. You know, we tend to overanalyze every single play. Like the gentleman was talking about that looked unorganized. Well, that's the same play we've been running all game. You know, the only difference was they had Precious guarding him instead of a guard. But winning plays is not fouling. Winning plays is making your free throws. You know, Precious made his free throws tonight. I think he was shooting 57% from the free throw line going in. Winning plays is making your free throws. Quinones made 8 for 8. Those are winning plays. They've had a problem with turnovers this year. They only had 8. Those are winning plays. We had 14. I think we're averaging about 11 on the season, something like that. But you know, that was a great environment in there. Memphis has such a great basketball tradition. You know, we don't have any Saturday home games. This is our 5th Saturday road game. We have 0. Think about it. We have not played a Saturday home game with our kids. So every Saturday we've played has been on the road. We played at Cincinnati on a Saturday, at SMU on a Saturday, at Memphis on a Saturday. What was the other loss? At Tulsa on a Saturday. And we put ourselves in a position to win every single one of those games. You know, Memphis kids played a little better today. Hats off to them. Congratulations to Penny and his kids.
One last question.
Coach, the Memphis Tigers have faced a lot of adversity, a lot of injuries this year. What do you have to say about the job Penny has done to keep this season afloat as a young coach?
It's not easy to do what he's doing, especially when you got people looking over your shoulder, telling you what you're doing wrong every single day, when they have no clue about coaching a basketball team. Like I have no clue how to be a banker. Difference is I don't comment on it because I'm uneducated in those areas. You know, I coach against everybody. Penny's a good coach. They run good stuff. They get the ball to the right people. He's doing it with freshmen, which makes it even more impressive to me. But coach is not easy. Everybody can do it until you have to do it. You know, it's easy to sit there and when somebody makes a mistake, well, you should have done this. Oh, really? That's pretty good analysis, great observation. You know, it's not hard to figure out after the fact. But, you know, I've been doing this a long time. I've made a ton of mistakes. We all do, just like you guys do too. Mistakes is part of life, but you know, you learn from them. You know, I don't sit around pointing fingers at what people do and don't do. I think we should live our live our lives every day to see how the best we can be. You know, when you bring young men in from every part of the country and try to knock the entitlement or star out of them and get them to be a team, that's hard to do. It's hard to do. You know, when's the last time Duke or Kentucky won a national championship with one and dones? Look at the 2 teams who were in the national finals last year, Virginia and Texas Tech. There's a reason why. Mostly senior-dominated teams. Texas Tech was fifth-year seniors. So, but when you're coaching 18-year-olds versus 22, 23-year-olds, Penny may be doing the best coaching job of anybody in this league. He and Frank Haith. Those two guys really, really know what they're doing. So, kudos to Penny.
Thanks, Coach.